All right, we are back, guys. Today we're going to review a video called How to Do Carnivore the Right Way by Dr. Boz. It is quite rare that we see doctors recommending carnivore diet, so I'm excited to see what they're going to say. Let's get into it.
The golden rule of carnivore: only eat animal products and salt. But
That's right.
unfortunately, this rule alone often leaves patients stalled with no roadmap to guide them to the next stage of their metabolism.
What do you mean guiding them? Just eat meat. Why? Why do you always make it so complicated?
Maybe you've been carnivore for a while. You feel better, but the scale hasn't moved in weeks. Congratulations.
Well, if the scale hasn't moved, well, maybe get rid of dairy and coffee.
This means your metabolism has advanced. You've graduated from novice to intermediate. If you're an absolute beginner, just start the carnivore diet, and that golden rule is going to be all you need. Ride the wave of weight loss and come back to this video in 8 to 12 weeks when you've plateaued. If you're intermediate, here's the system I've taught patients.
Keep in mind, guys, that everybody's body is different and everybody starts at different endpoint. If you've been eating absolute garbage for 40 years, it's going to take a pretty long time for your body to clear out toxins, seed oils, garbage, oxalates, whatever is stuck in your body. So just give it time to heal. Doesn't mean that you're plateauing after 8 months, that it's not working.
For years to get their best health on the carnivore diet. First, eat fat first. When you started carnivore, simply cutting the carbs surged a wave of ketones through your system and
Ugh,
mobilized fat cells. Maybe your fat to
sure.
protein ratio wasn't perfect, but it didn't matter. Just unburdening your metabolism.
She's right. It doesn't matter. Also, everybody's threshold for how much fat they'll be able to handle will differ. Also, if you just started carnivore, maybe you want to ease into it because their gallbladder needs to adjust its bile production so that it can process all that fat. If you eat too much fat right off the bat, you will get diarrhea, and that will be a telltale sign that you're increasing the fat amount too quickly.
From those constant insulin spikes is enough to see powerful results when you're at the beginner stage. But now that your body has adapted, getting those ketones requires you to add fat intentionally. Adjust your menu and eat fat to the point of true satiety. Two, eat 2 meals a day. There is
Again, I don't really like to agree with those general rules because it's different for each people. I myself have a smaller appetite and I've been eating 3 meals a day just because I struggle to eat enough. If you can do on 2 meals a day, that's fine. Some days I eat 2 meals and yeah, just go by the feeling. Don't get stuck in any dogma.
a magical moment around 2 weeks of following the previous step where patients see me and say something really weird happened to them the other day. They accidentally forgot to eat. That has never happened. This tells me their satiety hormones are finally
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, I mean, she's right. Yeah. If you eat a lot of fat, sometimes I'll just skip meals or forget to eat.
robust enough to stress their metabolism once again. Carnivore reverses so many health problems because of the way it stresses your metabolism. The good kind of stress, where the mitochondria grow.
The good kind of stress? Is there such a thing as good, good type of stress? I know Goatis would disagree. None of that man made bullshit.
Stronger and more numerous. The carnivore menu is delicious and healthy, but the focus has to be on how your metabolism interacts with food. If you're grazing on even the best meat based carnivore snacks all day, your metabolism will not heal. More precisely, this rule has been called eat 2 boluses of food per day. Now, I adopted the word bolus after patients told me
The fuck are these arbitrary rules? What do you think, guys? Leave a comment down below if you think that she's overcomplicating it.
that they were eating just 1 or 2 meals per day, but they were somehow stalled. True, they sat down to eat once or twice a day, but innocent snacking on this clean carnivore food snuck in. Their metabolism gave them a reality check. Every time you put a bite of food in your mouth, you're stimulating insulin. Eating fat spikes insulin a small amount, protein a little more, and carbs spike it the biggest.
Sure, that's true. I agree with that.
That secret sabotage of snacking kept their insulin too high, keeping their fat cells locked, ketones suppressed.
I mean, on carnivore diet, you shouldn't even have to snack. Like if you have breakfast, like for me, sometimes I'm full for like up to 6, 7 hours, and I have no desire to snack, especially if the fat is pretty high. Not a thing.
And cellular repair process offline. Keep your eating to two boluses of food per day. Yeah, twice a day where you
No, no. Stop following those general advice. Just go with your intuition. It's always the best advice.
sit down and eat with no chewing in between meals. Three, time restricted eating. Once you've landed the skill of choosing to eat only twice per day, it's time to squeeze that eating window, the time between the first bite of food in the morning to the last bite of food in the afternoon or evening.
I mean, I have nothing against fasting. I think fasting can be a good tool for giving your digestive system a break, maybe healing for certain things. But I don't think you should deliberately starve yourself. I think that would just be stressful on the body.
Start by squeezing down to 8 hours and then slide that eating window earlier in the day,
No,
at least before sunset.
don't
Your
do that.
circadian rhythm dictates your body to become more and more insulin resistant at night. Eating after dark,
Yeah, it's true. I mean, circadian rhythm will influence all of that.
even clean carnivore food, is a nightmare for your metabolism. My recommendation, eat the breakfast, even if you're not hungry in the morning. It's amazing how much fueling your body at the start of the day.
Not necessarily. Again, it really depends on the people. Some people are hungry in the morning. I am. Some people are not. And they don't just eat in the afternoon. And that's totally fine too.
Saves you from those cravings later on. Hold there for at least 10 days before ever attempting fasting. And in the meantime, learn to eat the one superfood that I recommend to every carnivore. Click here. I'll
Okay, guys. Well, it is good to see doctors adopting the carnivore diet to help people heal from all sorts of things. It is encouraging that we do see the wave of carnivore diet kind of taking over. Um, I don't necessarily think that any of our advice should be followed unless you feel like it or unless your body's telling you to. Intuition, listen to your body, listen to your feelings, and just go with that. All right. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.